This is my Road to Rank 1 series, where I take a brand new account and bring it all the way to Rank 1 in the world. Last season, I was able to make it all the way to Rank 4 in the world, but I couldn't get to Rank 1. So I'm going to be trying one more time this season to get all the way to Rank 1 in the world. Hope you enjoy.
Okay, so we're playing in the 4th position on this board over here. And this is going to be a pretty tough spot for 4th position. So you see that first position is going to take either 693, e410. Second position is going to take whatever's left. And then third position is probably going to take the 5810, which leaves me in very much of a pickle since this wood port is super valuable. Now, I could do an idea where I build to the 6-2. That's not too bad. Like, 569, 2910, build to 6-2. But the idea will quickly disappear if 693 decides to point downwards. And I won't be able to get away with this because I think 31011 might actually be open and 693 player might defend this. But I doubt it. I think 693 player points left to try to defend this. So that means after it goes 1, 2, 3, my setup could be 2910, 569. Let's place it out. Where does this guy then go? I think they can either take 843 or 6311. I think it's slightly better 6311. They could also take 61112 to start off with the free road, but I think 6311 is more common, point down maybe. And then let's say 693 player then gets some type of 843, which is really, really, really good. Okay, so it goes 1, 2, then 3, then 4, 5. Okay, that's what I thought. And then so 8-4-10 player will probably get some type of 8-4-3 / 9-10-11, or 3-10-11. Any of those work. And then orange over here is going to be getting some type of 4-9-11. Yeah, this is going to be a very tough board for me. I was right on with my placements, but the biggest thing is, can I win this game? I think so. I think it's still possible to win. As long as I go here, yeah, build here, maybe build to 5-2. Or after I do this plus this, maybe I can point up, point upwards to 10-5 is not bad either. And this is going to be interesting since I bet that after blue goes here, after green goes here, I think orange can also take 3-10-11 point left, which leaves so much space on the board. And maybe, can you ever punish that idea just by building to 4-5-11? I might be able to punish this idea. So if orange tries to do 3-10-11 point left to build to 4-9-11, I can actually potentially build 2 roads to cut to 4-5-11 myself. Not the worst idea. But yeah, let's go ahead and solidify on this. I think it's the best move that I see on the board here. Yeah, I think this is the best move for sure. I'm overloaded on wood just a tad bit. Now the question is, where do I want to drop my road for 2-9-10? That's a tough one. Do I ever point downwards? No, I think I've always point left. Yeah, I always have to point left here. The 6-2 is pretty good for me. Yeah, I've always got to point left. Yeah. It's not, okay. I was pretty confident how the board is going to place out. Then green over here, probably take 6-3-11. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. I think that 6-3-11 makes sense. But they could always take an idea such as 4-5-11 point upwards, try to race me to the 5-10. But if that's the case, I have to actually defend the 5-10. And so I really need all the expansion spots possible. 4-9-11. Interesting. Okay, that leaves a lot of open space on the board. This is interesting 3-10-11 spot. And that's going to make 6-9-3 player really strong since blue is going to probably take some type of, 6-3-11, probably point like down or something like that. Yeah, actually, then orange can take 3-10-11 point down, or they can take 3-4-8 point left. And if they do 3-4-8 point left, I might have to cut back to 3-10-11. But it's a little dangerous since it's also basically saying I might get cut off to 6-2. Not great. And I've also got to be careful about this 5-10 road building plow. And so if he draws a road building, plows me, and I'm pretty sad, or if he simply just rolls a bunch of 10s. What's actually interesting here is that in order for me to generate 3 bricks, well, actually I start off with 2 bricks, but I'm going to be spending it over here under the 3-10-11, and since I need the 10s to roll several times, green also might accumulate enough bricks to plow me in the 5-10. But I'm hoping that this doesn't happen. I'm hoping what just happens here. It's okay, cool. Let's see. Point left. It's interesting. I mean, orange could take 3-10-11 point right. Isn't that just asking to be punished? I think it's just asking to be punished, isn't it? What the hell does orange take here? I guess like the only other idea is it's basically orange taking 6-11-12 point upwards. But I don't mind orange taking 3-10-11 point right. And so yeah, like you gotta also, blue's gotta be very careful here. It's like, I'm never gonna give away my brick. I'm gonna hold on to it like real tight just because, if I can get the spot, I'll get it. Also gotta make sure that orange doesn't take this and cut back to 6-2. But I don't think orange ever cares about the 6-2 that much. It hurts me a bunch, obviously, but I think orange would rather get on this 3-1. Now, they got a tough choice if they want to take 6-11-12 to 9-12, or do they want to take 3-10-11? But the gamble pays off by blue. Nice prediction by blue. So he needs 2 bricks basically. Cool. I also need a sheep. I need another 10 to roll, and also need a sheep here. So I need my 9s to roll, and then after 9 rolls, I can probably trade. Okay, see. 9 rolls. So here is where do I want to commit double road backwards here? And I might actually be able to do that. I might do that now and just go all in. Just because it puts me at 3 cards and blue still has no brick. No one's going to trade him brick. He has to 4-4 on all his shit. And he has to get 2 bricks somehow. So I think I'm actually going to cut back here to 3-10-11 just because I think it's that important. Yeah, I'm going to cut back, and if I lose the race, I lose the game. So this is going to be a pretty big decision point, and I can't hold at 7 here. So I'm going to cut back, and if I lose this, I lose the game. But I don't think I lose this race super often. I think I usually get it. Sheep for wheat here. I don't think I can be giving him that rare sheep. 11 rules. Okay, there's the first brick. Let's see where he drops the road. I think he's gonna drop it here, but I could also see green holding it, trying to secure this 5-10. Ooh, I might also have to defend this spot too. I gotta probably just block this from blue, but he might be upset at me. If he doesn't, then I have to drop blue no matter what, just because he's got all the goodies. Okay. Let's see if I can get something like this with orange here. I also like green had a high concentration of wood, which is why I had to do this trade. And this is orange's settlement, or close to the settlement, I think. Well, he needs a sheep anyway, so let's see if orange takes this trade. Yeah, I think orange might take this anyways. Sheep for wheat. Let's take this anyways, yeah. It's the 4th one for the settlement, so I have to take this now. And now, as green, you gotta be really worried. Because at the single 10, I get 2 brick. You only get 1. That means I can road settle and plow you here too. But this might make the entire table hate me, which is, obviously not the greatest thing ever. Traded a sheep for wood to buy another D. So this guy has 1 remaining sheep in hand. And there's the ore. Okay, I'm still waiting for the 10s ever. Yeah, the 6 rolls, a bunch of junk cards right now. Yeah, if he has a road building, I could see a world where he plays it to plow me on the 9 sheep. 7 rolls. I probably get blocked on the 10 brick here, which is pretty ugly, but I still have the 2 ball, so that's good. And I'll probably also get jacked here too, just because I got the settlement, and blue looks dead. But this is why as blue, you can't be greedy with this. It's so risky. I think I had to, yep. So I get jacked here, probably for the wood. Hopefully it's a, junk card for him. If he steals a sheep, that's pretty bad for me. But he should be getting a wood. Good. And his hand is pretty ugly now. The 9 rolls, it's kind of sucks since the 10's my money roll, and I can't do jack shit without it. And I'd like to get on the 6-2 as soon as possible, since it makes those 6-2 and also 5-10 is also just really, really good. 4th one's there, okay. The 6 rolls, and I'm actually over, which is a little annoying, and trade 2 cards for a wood. I think blue might want this, but if not, okay. Blue embargoed me, that's unfortunate. I just have to hold. My hand is pretty junk anyways. There's a city for orange. But yeah, I think the big threat in this game is actually orange, in my opinion. So if I plow green, I think they might be too angry at me to continue, where both green and blue rob me, and then orange just wins the game, which is not good, obviously. So I'm just going to 4th one for a brick here, which is unfortunate since I'm about to go on this spot. And I think I have to simply just go on the 6-2, which is also really bad because it essentially causes me to lose the game, which seems weird. It doesn't cause me to lose the game, but it's a losing move because by going on the 6-2, essentially now orange dominates me on the 6s, and I also can't block him on the 6. And he's going to be on the 9-2, and he's going to dominate me on the 9. So it might seem like, oh, wow, red's winning. In reality, it's actually orange. And orange is also not stupid. They're also going to be jacking me too. So this game is actually looking like it's impossible to win. Maybe, yeah, 9 sheep. Cool. Maybe you settle there too. That'd be cool. But I don't think he has it in hand right now. Okay, good block by him. Nicely done. We need another 7 here. But I wonder if green is actually going to rock. It should be the 6 ore here, but he's going to block the 6 wood and make a mistake. Just because orange actually dominates me. Yeah, it's never the 6 wood, and it's never me actually getting jacked. Okay, well, decides to hold. It's a bit unfortunate. I can do brick for sheep, actually, too. Yeah, let me try brick for sheep with green. Blue says yes to this trade. Yeah, take it with blue. Pretty good, but it gets me dominated hard on the 6s. Now, let's see. He plays a 7. Yeah, he rolls a 7. I'm going to continue to get jacked here, which is a little bit unfortunate, but there's not much you can do. So it's probably on the 9 sheep again, or 10 brick. That's good. That's fine. I think I just go for the city. Or would I go for D's? Both aren't bad here. The city really isn't bad at all. I mean, I could also go in the 9-12 or 9-3-1, which I think I like. Yeah, I think I might go here, actually, just because it doubles up the 9s, and it turns a 9 into a money roll, and I can actually start beating orange on 9s, or at least tying him, and eventually, that's my 5th settlement. It's fine over 5-2. Yeah, I do want to get to 5-2 eventually, but it's more so I need the 3-1, and since to process all the wood, I think it's pretty needed. Okay, 6 rolls again. I don't think we should ever give this, but that's going to go through with blue. Yeah. I think in blue's spot, you should ask for multiple cards. But I think blue's, I don't think he's good enough to realize that. Now, I'm probably going to get jacked here since he's angry at me, but it should be, oh, nice. So I'm glad that blue's calming down. I think I gave him the trade and he got a city. The 10 rolls here. I've got to be careful not to get plowed. I don't think he does have the plow. Yeah, I think he goes here anyways. It's good for everyone here. The 4. I'm trying trading ore for sheep. The problem with trading ore for sheep, right, is that this guy plays a night card and jacks me for my ore. So if I trade ore for sheep, I road settle and I'm left with 1 ore and I get jacked for the ore. That's like a -2 ore swing in a single turn. So because of that, I don't think it's actually the right move, and I think you just drop a road. And I just got to basically take the punch. I think he probably blocks me in the 5 wood. He plays a night card. Oh, he doesn't have a knight. Okay, that's cool. That means I can still trade wood for a sheep here, worst case. But I don't think he ever needs a wood for sheep. He needs brick for sheep. Yeah, he's going to be looking for this. He buys 2 Ds. Good. Now blue can actually start doing stuff. Ooh, that 2 ball is actually really good. Now I can trade brick for sheep. Yeah, I can trade brick for sheep now. I can trade this, yeah. 2 cards, wood sheep. I'll take this for sure. I might actually have needed to take another card, but, you know, I could have actually maybe sucked up a wheat in that spot, but it's hard to ignore. I gotta take this, unfortunately. And I've got to jack from orange, I think. Blue's doing okay themselves. Orange is also a strong enemy. What the hell did I block here? I can block this, which seems useless. I think I'd block this. Seems ugly. I really don't like this block. This is clearly a non-D card. Orange is going to start doing a bunch with the 6-9s. I also didn't want to jack from blue since I think he'd rejack me. And my hand is going to be a high concentration of war. And I think blue doesn't have a port yet. And he's going to have a tough time winning this game without a port. Now, the other idea is to go after green, since I think green has actually a super flexible setup with double wheat, double sheep, double wood, strong ore. So if I could do that again, I might actually solo block green on the 5 sheep or on the 10 ore. Yeah, in hindsight, I think the 10 ore is a little bit better. I just ran out of time. Okay. But now he's going to jack me, right? He's going to take the wood. Okay, good. Now, this is bad. Now, if he jacks the ore, it's really, really, really bad. Jeez, that's gross. He double jacked me. That's bad. 9 rolls, so I'm just going to hold in this spot. There's not too much I can do, especially since I'm getting jacked. I'm at 5 cards. Okay. 3 rolls. There's his ore, and he has a bunch of extra sheep now. He's going to be wanting wheat to buy even more Ds. Yeah, I wonder what spots I city. Do I upgrade the 5, 6, 9 or do I upgrade the 2, 9, 10 actually? Blue's going to go jacking after me, unfortunately. Getting a sheep. Okay. Blue's actually doing a lot now. He's consistently buying and popping. I might actually need to be like 8 sheep, but I might still get jacked here. I'm still getting a lot of heat. Damn, that's not good at all. Okay, pops a dev himself. 2 bricks. So I've got to make a choice here. Do I drop 2 roads? I think I might just need to connect with these roads. Just connect. So just 1, 2, and this way I can just drop 1 last road. Or do I go this way? But that lets green do this plow. But that's really ugly for green. I doubt green ever does that. You know, drop 2 roads this way just to make sure I can't connect. But I could see a world where that actually happens. Let's just do this. This feels a lot safer. But this also makes me look way scarier, right? But I don't think I'm actually that scary since I have trouble getting do I have trouble getting a city? I think so. Since the 9s are money rolls, the 6 is also a money roll. So I don't think I actually have that much trouble getting a city. But it's going to be pretty hard since I'm getting jacked consistently. He's going to get a useless sheep, so his hand is going to be even more clogged. Okay? Ooh, that's a mistake. 4 for 1 for a single brick. That's a huge mistake by orange here. That's a big, big mistake. I wonder if he jacks my last card. Jeez. I've got no cards now. He completely jacked me to death. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think it was good that I dropped the 2 roads last turn. Because I need to drop before things get bad. I basically saved a few extra cards. So I have to try to spend as many cards as possible. Yeah, I mean, if I can buy a D, I think I'd buy a D over getting a city. Just because getting this, yeah, I still get jacked here, but I think it's actually blue. Just because blue's gracing for orange's army. And for orange to do anything, they have to take army. Let's see. He's going to go jack from green, which is good. Just rob from him. Oh, ooh, he bluffed. Okay, he's going to try trading it. Sheep for wheat. No way, obviously. But he's wanting the wood. It was what he really wants. That was a good bluff by orange to try to extort. Now he has to pay an extra card. Oh, he just did 1 for 1 with blue. Nice. Cool. Road building to plow to go there. Interesting. Yeah, now orange is doing really good. That's not good. There's a bunch of knights, though. This guy takes army eventually. Wheat for 2 sheep and a wood. Yeah, that's the only other way. Like wheat for 2 sheep and a wood. Just because it makes me so 5, 6 turns into actionable card. Okay, let's see what he does now. Drops the road there. 5. Maybe you can try doing something like this with green here. So I'd say no, which is fine. Just because I do have the 3 to 1, so I don't need it as badly as he does. Got a boatload of sheep, so he probably ports his sheep here for, okay, buys another D. I'm getting concerned about blue now. 2, okay, road settles. Yeah, now it's blue for sure. Blue, the person who's bullying me. Ooh, I might have to go for the city instead, actually. Oh, okay. Do I still get jacked here? Wow, still get jacked here. Okay, he decides to do that and settle instead. So any 5, 6, or 9 would get me give me the city, but I'm hoping for that. 6, that's good. So I could either pop twice, or I can get a city here. The city gets me gang robbed, and it gets me 8 points here. And then my last 2 points are going to be hard. But after I do this, maybe I just pop and just like, leave me alone for the rest of the game. I think it's okay. Instead of popping, is it too bad if I get 2 knights? It reduces a lot of the heat. Can also counter jack from him. But I think the city is too important for me to get here. I think the city is too important for me to get, even though it leaves me vulnerable. Now I can start, I think now is when I start buying Ds, but also now is when I get jacked to death too. It's like the perfect equilibrium where I don't get jacked if I bought 2 Ds. Orange probably has a build to 10 setup. Blue is going to be taking army, and then I should be taking road. But, I mean, orange doesn't actually have a real build to 10 setup. Their setup is actually really good for buying Ds, right? Like, we're slow at buying Ds. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's why I solo blocked orange. Is he still going to jack from me? I mean, orange just bought 3 Ds. Okay, good. I wonder if he jacks from me now. Okay, double jacks orange. Yep. Nicely done by blue for recognizing that orange with 3Ds is kind of dangerous, you know. Yeah, I also had to upgrade this 569 just because it's the most production. And also the 9s, it turns into a dev card every single time. So I have to just take that. Also still need to connect too. I've got to be very wary of that. I still think it's orange here. I'll probably just block something like this. I get a sheep. And now I just pop for Ds, I think. Yeah, just pop. Road building. This is good since I can plow him here. That's good. And that's going to be my last settlement. Doubling up on my ore. That's actually really good. I'm hoping he steals the wood over the sheep. And there's really no good spots to block me. Like, what are you going to do? The 5 wood? I mean, that's fine. It doesn't do jack shit. I wonder if he robs blue to try to defend army, too. That's also not a bad idea. Or he can just rob me since he thinks I'm winning. Both are fine plays. Okay, blocks this. Jacks for me. Gets a wood. Good. And so now this makes it so I'm more likely to plow him here. But I need all the resources to do so. Blue's at 7. Might city for 8 points here. But I don't think he has enough ore actually in hand. But I think he's going to 3 for 1, 3 for 1. Blue actually, yeah. Oh, we buy 2 more Ds. That's kind of not good either. Depends what these Ds are. Okay. 3 rolls at his pass. I am about to be at 8. And actually, road settle brings me to 9. Then I have to defend this. And then actually, the city here is pretty easy. Okay, 3 for 1s. Ah, gee, that's bad since he defends this. Nicely done by orange to defend that. Obviously, I'd really like to, you know, not. Okay, let's see if he gets jacked. Good. The 7. I still have to be a little bit worried about losing road. What if I still get jacked? He still jacks for me. Interesting. Yeah, so I have to go road building here, I think, is a spot. I can't lose a spot to... Did I get double jacked? Or is it orange now? I'm just going to play. I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good for me. So now I have to do this, and I have to actually road building to 5-2, which puts me at 9 points. And this is a little too scary since I'm at 9 points, and my opponents are all going to be freaking out now. I could also just pop. Popping, I think, is also a fine play, too. Nah, I think I got to take the safer play, since I could lose road here, too, which is also not good. I think he's right. Yeah, I think I'm actually willing to do this, then pop. But I probably should have done the pop first, because I don't like leaving the ore in my own hand, since it's too exposed. If I do this, the ore is super exposed to my hand, and I'm getting jacked by my opponents. I'm going to do this, actually, which seems a little weird, which is a night card. But I got to be careful of getting plowed by green here, since he could have year plenty / road building himself. Yeah, actually, this is too risky, since if I lose this, I lose the game. Maybe I should have just sucked it up. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. I think green might... Oh, no, green's settled out. But this is also just bad since blue goes super far with the 10s. Since he gets to 9 points, since this is clearly a VP. Okay, it's 1. Yeah, I think he's going to go pooling now. It's not great. He holds. Okay, good. Rerolls. This is not great. There's too much ore on the board. Everyone's at 8 and 9 points. I can't play my night card either since I'm at 7 cards. So I have to just hope for a 7 here. A 9 could also do it for me too if I pull VP. But it feels like a lot of VP is already gone. I need a 7. Give me 1. Ding. Fuck. That's pretty bad since I think orange just wins here. I'm going to need to block my own 9. Actually, I got to play this and I got to double pull, I think is the move. I got to double pull, which is a little ugly. Maybe that's not the right move. Blue's also really close himself. I get an ore here. I just don't have enough. That's the problem. I just don't have enough. Get a wheat. Oh, shit. It's fine to do this. Yeah, I need the settlement here anyways. Okay. There's not much you can do here. All right, 7. Geez, that's bad. I think he just has 2 VPs. Or 2 cities, I mean. Okay, we need a 7 here. Oh, he pops? He misses? Okay, good. Okay, 7. Oh, I think he just wins. That's annoying that blue won. Oh, he has a knight. He doesn't actually have it. Oh, shit. I mean, this guy has 2 VPs. This guy has question mark. Yo, what? Oh, he's gonna city and pop too. Okay, dodge. Okay. Yo. Okay, like, does green have mono? Green might have mono here. That's bad. If he monos wood. I don't have the win in hand yet. Okay, he ports for a wheat. I guess he's trying to get a city here. He's going to be at 8 points himself. Okay, so I have the win in hand. I just need to not roll a 7 in order to win. So just got to dodge a 7 since I can port all of my stuff. Okay, no 7. Yes. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That nicely done. Okay, cool. Oh, there you go. Ooh, that's too close. Okay. That's too close. Jeez. Yeah, at the very end, I think that I should have probably gotten robbed in that spot. And I was pretty lucky with the pulls. So this guy had 2 VPs and he pulled for the win and he missed. And then this guy over here, he just pulled the VP. And this guy had 2 VPs. So the VPs are actually kind of slim inside this deck. But I think the reason why I won this game was just because of uncontested road competition, where basically all my opponents were fighting for army and I was the only person fighting for road. And I think that these 2 roads back here was actually the critical decision of the game, that this really needed to happen. I actually thought that I was going to continue to get gang robbed, which would make it really hard for me to get a city or / monos, since none none of my opponents played any monos, which really surprised me since we're really deep inside the deck, and I thought that was going to make my life really hard to get cities and accelerate my opponent's game. But no monos were actually played, so I got pretty lucky dodging those. Since typically the mono will actually crush the road player's hand because, let's say they're accumulating ore in their hand and then a mono and just cleans out all of their ore and it makes them really miserable. But in this spot, I was actually able to get ores just because I had the 3-1 sheep port and the 6 ore. So typically road players have the trouble of getting cities, but in this one I had a lot of help with the double ports and the 6 ore. And I absolutely got gang robbed in this position at 16 robs, and kind of rightfully so. I think that if my opponents, just played the mono, or if they just had one mono, I think any of these guys would have won instead.